The girl was tied to the bed and subjected to inhuman torture. Since ancient times, I have been splashed with buckets of cold water every day in the cold winter, but even though I'm shivering with cold, my lips are blue. She still protects herself in seemingly ridiculous ways, just to see the father I've never met before. But the gangsters are more playful about it. Kidnapped girl's child's cell phone and recorded abuse video. Then, send a group message to only for contacts in the address book. Because according to his understanding of the girl's deep life, except for the mother Zhao Qian, the others are all dead. Little did he know that this move would make him regret it for the rest of his life. At this time, Chen Tian frowned slightly when he received the video. As the Imperial Supreme guarding Beijing, it is impossible for ordinary people to know his number. In the video, the little girl cried bitterly and called to her mother. Obviously, this is Zhao Qian sent to the girl's mother. Miss Zhao, do you still want children? I won't see you for an hour. I'll cut off one of your child's fingers. Chen Tian's heart skipped a beat when he heard the name in the video. He didn't expect Zhao Qian actually gave birth to a child for herself, a prisoner. It turned out that Chen Tian was framed and imprisoned 7 years ago. The enemy wanted to kill him in prison, but just in time for the recruitment of the Beijing Death Squad. Because the soldiers are nervous and need a large number of soldiers, in order to survive, Chen Tian resolutely chose to join them. And the expendables are dead. The enemy hasn't paid attention since then. But I didn't expect that Chen Tian would cut a bloody path. Not only did he survive successfully, but he also made great achievements many times, eventually became the supreme god of war. The video camera screen changes between thoughts, shining on the tombstones of Chen Tian's parents. The photographer even made harsh words. Start grinding after half an hour. Crushed Chen Tian's dead parents into ashes. Chen Tian was furious when he saw this. Ordered the intelligence agency to find out the source of the video within 10 minutes. Soon, the suspect was successfully identified. It's the security department of Longkang Marriott Group. Netizens heard the word Marriott. A killing intent flashed in Chen Tian's eyes. Wu Hao, the original current director. He was the most trusted comrade in arms of Chen Tian's parents. But he is ambitious and chooses to avenge kindness, taking advantage of Chen Tian's parents' trust to rob the company, seek wealth and kill. Chen Tian's imprisonment for the rest of his life was also planned by him. Now the 7-year war against the country has disappeared. It's time to settle family feuds. Follow the orders from Dragon Palace and follow me back to Dragon City. At this time, in the Chen family cemetery, Wang Yang tortured the little girl with a stubborn look on his face. Seeing that he is not calm enough, I even brought a vice to extract the tooth. Suddenly, there was a loud noise in the sky. Thousands of fighter jets streak across the sky. Then one after another Dongfang warriors arrived one after another. One by one, the armored men jumped out of the car with murderous intent. Wang Yang was immediately frightened by this scene. He didn't expect such a group of people to suddenly come. I saw Chen Tian slowly walking out from the crowd. Without looking at Wang Yang, he went straight to the little girl. Baby daddy is here to save you. Zhao Lilin blinked her eyes. Pearly tears rolled down instantly. Daddy, are you really daddy? It's dad. From now on, dad will protect you and no one will dare to bully you again. Chen Tiansheng suddenly choked up. Although he is the decisive Beijing Supreme, but in the face of the child, after all, he is just a distressed father. But Wang Yang relied on the power behind him, still yelling loudly. I think he can be lawless in Dragon City. However, how could the furious father get used to him? I saw Chen Tian step forward and broke his arm, then drag it to the parents' grave in Kowtow. Laozi is a man of Wuhao. If you move me, don't even think about messing around in Dragon City. Sooner or later, I will bring someone back to kill your whole family, seeing that I am not an opponent. Wang Yang had no choice but to continue yelling. But Chen Tian didn't talk nonsense with him at all. Knock out all the teeth with one punch. He couldn't say a word. By the time Chen Tian stopped, Wang Yang was already a pile of rotten meat. The dead can no longer die. Chen Tian wiped the blood from his hands and knelt in front of his parents' grave. This is the first time he has come back to pay respects to his parents in 7 years. Suddenly, Wang Yang's cell phone rang. Lao Wang fixed the graveyard without Chen Tian's parents. Hurry up and dig that piece of land, we're going to develop it. Don't delay the progress. Do you know who I am? Wu Hao, today is the anniversary of the death of my parents. It seems you have a good memory and haven't forgotten. Chen Tian responded coldly. Wu Hao's classical Chinese is bold and unexpected, but after a while, he regained his position. Now he has great strength. I'm not afraid of Chen Tian's revenge at all. Give back everything that doesn't belong to you. Kneeling before my parents' grave to repent. I can leave you with power, otherwise you will not only die. The samurai do not leave any chickens or dogs behind. I only give you an hour. But Wu Hao is calm about this. I advise you not to rush to revenge. Save your daughter's life first. Classical Chinese Chen Tian was shocked. After some investigation, it was discovered that the daughter had been poisoned. All medical staff must act immediately. Quickly reached the final conclusion. The medical soldier took off his mask and looked desperate. The supreme is paraquat. Chen Tian was stunned when he heard the words, suppressing grief and hugging my daughter. But the severe pain made Xiao Lingling unable to open her eyes. Fainted out after a few sounds. The breath is also gradually weakening. Chen Tian immediately shed 2 lines of blood and tears, although he has experienced countless lives and deaths. But as soon as I saw my daughter, I will be separated forever. Naturally unacceptable. The next second, he turned around fiercely and roared to the generals to obey the order. Kill me, but the voice just fell. Great distress and mood swings. It also hurt Chen Tian Xingchen. Passed out. All of a sudden, a field hospital in Longkang rose from the ground. In addition to the constant flow of medical equipment, civilian doctors from all over the world also volunteered to help. The first thing is to check Xiao Lingling's poisoning situation. After a brief understanding, the doctors' faces are full of despair. Toxins have penetrated deep into the lungs and kidneys. Even after dialysis, blood transfusion, and deodorization, but the effect is still minimal. And the process of death is long and painful. The patient will suffocate bit by bit until he or she dies. On the other hand, Chen Tian is still in a coma. The violent emotional ups and downs directly caused his hair to turn gray overnight. But Chen Tian woke up the next second. Sitting in front of the hospital bed, gently brushed the hair from my daughter's forehead. How is Linlin? About 7 days. You need to be mentally prepared. Accompany her through the last journey of her life. The doctors present gave answers one after another. The next second, Chen Tian was like a furious lion. The doctors present were so frightened that their faces turned pale. No matter who it is who issues the Dark Dragon Supreme Order. As long as I can cure little cleverness, I am willing to pay any price. Dark Dragon Sovereign Order, it's the Lord of the Dark Dragon Palace and the Supreme Lord of Beijing, jointly issued orders. The entire Dark Dragon Palace and the power of Beijing. This command will be executed. The Beijing cavalry is the sword that protects the country. The Dark Dragon Palace is hidden among the trials in the dark. The influence of 2 swords at the same time promises can be imagined. You all go out first. Holding my daughter's little hand all day long, he wants to be alone with his daughter. If my daughter eventually dies, father and daughter's alone time. These are the most memorable years in his life. At this time, Xiao Lingling is sleeping. All vital signs are fairly normal. This is also one of the characteristics of paraquat poisoning. Early stage of poisoning, most patients will go through a stable period. Then the toxicity will suddenly come back. Give patients deep despair. At this time Xiao Lingling woke up. Rubbing your eyes is very quiet. Dad, this time I can take good care of my mother and little Lingling. Is it right? Her mother has always told her that little Lingling is not. No, Dad. It's just that Dad went to work in a faraway place. Chen Tianwen couldn't hold back the tears. The daughter is the weakest part of this steel god of war. Dad, I'm tired and want to sleep. Where did Mom go? As soon as the words fell, Xiao Lingling fell into a deep sleep again. Chen Tian's expression turned ugly. Hastily called his subordinate Tianer to inquire about Zhao Qian's news. Tianer is the second most powerful emissary of the Dark Dragon Hall. She has been responsible for intelligence-related work beside Chen Tian. She has already investigated everything about Zhao Qian. Zhao Qian has had a very hard life these years. Because having a daughter out of wedlock has humiliated Menmai. His family doesn't accept him and even his parents don't help him. A single woman raised little Lingling. Suffered so much pain and suffering. If it weren't for his best friend's help, I'm afraid it's really difficult for a person to get through it. Soon Chen Tian left the field hospital. Set off for Zhao Qian's apartment. In the penthouse, Zhao Qian sat helplessly in front of the glass. You can see obvious tears on her beautiful face. He also received the video before. But when he arrived at the Chen family cemetery, there was no one there. Later he called Wu Tianqi. That is, the only son of Wu Hao, the eldest son of the Wu family. He told Zhao Qian that the child was in his hands. As long as Zhao Qian surrenders, everything is fine. But best friend Zhu King refused to let him go. This is obviously a fire pit. He must not watch his girlfriend jump down. But how could Zhao Qian not understand? But he has no choice. At this time, he must be by Zhao Lingling's side. He must go no matter how dangerous it is. Other identities may have other choices. But there is no possibility of escaping the identity of a mother. To save his daughter. In the end he knocked on Wu Tianqi's door. Wu Tianqi wore a bathrobe with a smirk on his face. He heard from his father that Chen Tian killed the netizens. As for the children, it must be in Chen Tian's hands. He didn't have much hope at first. I didn't expect Zhao Qian to really come, seeing that there is no figure of Zhao Lingling in the room. So Zhao Qian frowned and asked, "Where's my daughter?" Wu Tianqi slapped Zhao Qian on the face in classical Chinese, then grabbed him by the hair and dragged him into the room. Zhao Qian was stunned on the spot. I thought my tears had dried up. But now it's broken again. But Wu Tianqi laughed pervertedly at this. It seems that torturing women can bring him infinite happiness. Zhao Linlin, I'm sorry, Mom can't do it. Zhao Qian completely collapsed. He thought he could bear the nausea. Take good care of Wu Tianqi to rescue Zhao Lingling. But now he would rather die 10,000 times. I don't want to see each other's ugly face again. The next second he mustered up the courage to run to the window, trying to jump down and end it all. If you want to jump off, I will never stop you, but it's easy for you to die. But your daughter is going to face it all alone. Wu Tianqi sneered. These words made Zhao Qian break her guard again. The courage I had to resolutely resurrect was drained again. He can't let the child face everything alone. We can't just die like this. It's too difficult to get it over with. When he was desperate, Chen Tian kicked the door open. Don't worry, Zhao Linlin is fine. In hospital, Zhao Qian couldn't believe that Chen Tian actually showed up. And he also rescued Zhao Linlin. 5 days ago, I became angry when I saw this. He just picked up the chair and threw it out. Zhao Qian dodges but fails to hit the target. Suddenly, I lost my center of gravity and fell out of the window. Falling from the 29th floor will result in death. But he didn't have the slightest fear. On the contrary, I felt more relaxed than ever before.